Hello, boys and girls. How are you doing? You still washing your hands? That's good. Now, today I'm going to do the story of Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a girl called Little Red Riding Hood. She lived with her mum and dad in a cottage on the edge of the wood. One day, Mum had decided that she would bake a cake for Granny, and she asked Little Red Riding Hood to take the cake with her when she went to visit her Granny. Now, Granny lived a little bit further away through the woods on her own in a little cottage. Mum said, "Be careful, Little Red Riding Hood." But Little Red Riding Hood had been to visit Granny lots of times, and she says, "Mum, it'll be fine, not to worry." Now, as Little Red Riding Hood walked along the road with her basket with the cake in it and her hood up over her head, who did she see but the wolf? But Little Red Riding Hood had never seen a wolf before. She just thought, oh, it was like a big dog or something. So Little Red Riding Hood said, "Hello, how are you today?" Because she was very polite. And the wolf said, "Oh, this looks like a tasty morsel," because he was very hungry and he thought he might like to eat Little Red Riding Hood up. Ooh. But he was a very cunning and a very sly wolf. So he said to Little Red Riding Hood, "Oh, I'm doing fine, thank you. Where are you off to?" Little Red Riding Hood said, "I'm off to my granny's with my cake in my basket. I'm going to give it to Granny. We're going to have a cup of tea and a nice chat." Now, the wolf was very pleased. He thought, not only can I gobble Little Red Riding Hood up, I can gobble Granny up too, because he was a very naughty wolf. Very, very naughty. And so he said to Little Red Riding Hood, "Now, Little Red Riding Hood, would Granny like some flowers?" Little Red Riding Hood said, "Oh, yes." The wolf said, "Oh, well, there's some over there. If you pick some, you could take them in the basket with the cake." Little Red Riding Hood said, "Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you, Mr. Wolf." And off she went to pick the flowers. Now, while she was doing that, the wolf ran as fast as he could off to Granny's house, and he knocked on Granny's door. Granny said, "Who is it?" And the wolf said, "It's Little Red Riding Hood." But it wasn't Little Red Riding Hood. Granny opened the door, and the big bad wolf grabbed Granny and put her in the cupboard and locked the door. Poor Granny. Now, the wolf thought to himself, how can I trick Little Red Riding Hood? And he was very clever. So he put on Granny's dressing gown, and he put on Granny's nightcap, and he snuggled up with the covers right over his face, just under his chin. And he thought, Little Red Riding Hood won't know it was me. When she comes close, I'll jump out and get her. Well, Little Red Riding Hood had picked her flowers and was walking along the road, and she came to Granny's, and she saw the door was a little bit open, but she thought, well, I don't want to walk in, because she was very polite. And she knocked on the door gently. "Granny, Granny, it's Little Red Riding Hood to see you." Well, she went inside, and Granny was usually up and very, very busy, maybe baking something or watching a bit of daytime TV. But no, Granny was tucked up in bed. But something just didn't seem right somehow. Little Red Riding Hood got closer, and she said, "Oh, Granny, what big ears you have." The wolf thought, oh, I'd better say something. He said, "All the better to hear you with, my dear." Little Red Riding Hood thought, oh, Granny must have a very sore throat. That's not how she speaks normally. And she looked again and said, "Oh, Granny, what big eyes you have." And the wolf thought, oh, all the better to see you with, my dear, said the wolf. Well, Little Red Riding Hood looked a little bit closer, And she said, Granny, what big teeth you've got. And the wolf jumped up and said, oh, it's better to gobble you up. Oh my goodness, he was going to chase Red Riding Hood. He just was about to get hold of her, but thank goodness there had been a woodcutter outside cutting some trees. He heard all the noise and the screaming, little Red Riding Hood was saying, and he came inside as fast as he could. He waved his axe and the wolf got a fright and he ran out as quick as he could. And that was the last time anybody saw that big bad wolf. So they looked for Granny. They got Granny out the cupboard. Oh, she was very upset, but after a nice cup of tea and a bit cake, she felt much better. And they all lived happily ever after. That was a nice story. And hopefully we'll see you very soon at Groendykes and we can do it beside each other. Okay, take care. Bye.